Welcome back to Hypermine. As always, this is Kondrik, and we've got a couple small projects to do today, and one of them is this right here. This auto fisher needs to go, and I actually just told Benito a little bit earlier that I was going to be getting rid of it, so he started adding some stuff to his little passageway here that goes under through a tunnel to the other side of the hill. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this down real quick, but I also wanted to show you I've made some changes to the stable. I actually removed the first stall. It was actually up here. It was a little farther forward. I removed the first stall, and then I went into creative and redesigned the whole build. And as you can see, it's going to be much, much larger than the original plan. Let me hop up here so we can see what it's going to look like. So we're going to have these stalls here. There are going to be a bunch more that wrap around there, and even more on that side. And I have a very specific build design in mind that I came up with in creative because I just cannot build on camera. I tried last episode and it did not turn out. I don't know. I mean, it worked, but I'm just not really all that happy with trying to build while recording without any plan beforehand. So the thing is, though, I'm going to need a lot of resources, and more importantly, I'm going to need a lot of hay because I want the bottom of each stall to have hay blocks. Now, I've already farmed up a ton of spruce wood, but I really am going to need a lot of wheat and a lot of hay so that I can do the other parts of the build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this down. In fact, I probably don't even need to really show this part. I'm just going to be breaking it down. I need some of the redstone for for what I'm planning on doing for the rest of the episode. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to finish taking this down, and then I'll come back when I'm ready to talk about what the other plans are for the episode. So I will see you in a second. And we are back. And I am on my way over to the Skelly Grinder. Lori has her place right up on the top of the hill there. And if we continue down this road behind here, she's got her farms off to the side there. And this is a woollivator that goes right down to a Skelly farm. So I'm going to set up a little spot to store my horse. Let's see, there we go. Let's get some fence here. And we're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, and back up in this corner. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So now my horse should be fine right there. Easy access. And then all I have to do is jump over the fence to get out. But we're going to head down to the Skelly Grinder real quick. And let's see what we can do down here. I have a very specific idea of what I need to get done today. And part of that is, like I said in the earlier clip, I need a lot of hay for the build. And so I need to find a place that is near the Skelly Grinder, something that will keep the Skellies spawning, where I can actually put a nano farm. And I'm going to try to remember to put a link in the description for the design I'm using. It is the design by Impulse SV. Let's see here. Is this a good spot? I can't see in. Okay, I think the thing's still spinning. So maybe, I'm going to have to find a good spot. This looks like it would be a good place, but, Okay, I'm going to... Lori, if you're watching this, you are welcome to move this. It's a very easy design. If you want me to move it, I will move it. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put the nano farm right here because I think that is close enough that skellies will continue to spawn while somebody is standing right here farming. And this is a fairly simple design. I actually really, really like it. You got, let's see, we've got step up here. And then we go here, here. Go ahead and put that there. We're going to need dirt. And I did not bring a hoe. Huh. Okay, well, I'm going to have to till this dirt in a little bit. But right now, let me go ahead and we'll put some stone around here. Come around back. And there we go. We can put some water. This is kind of a cramped place to build, but I want to be as close to the spawner as possible, just to make sure that the skellies keep spawning. So let's see here. There's good. Or wait, no, that needs to be a dispenser. So the way this spawner or this nano farm works is you have 3 dispensers. Oops, I should have done this way. You have 3 dispensers, all full of bone meal, which is why I want this at the skelly farm, facing into a dirt block that you place crops on. So it will be a tilled dirt block. That's why it has the water behind it. So you stand here, you flip a little switch, or you flip a lever that triggers a rapid pulse, which then makes these dispensers keep dispensing bone meal. And then all you have to do is face the dirt and keep placing seeds. So I'm going to go ahead, we put the slab there. The slab causes it to be super dark in there. Now you can't tell that right now, but it's supposed to be dark enough in there that the crops will pop off automatically. And I'm not explaining this well, so tell you what, I'm going to set this up real quick, and then I'll come back and explain how it works. And I will, if I didn't remember to include a link to Impulse's tutorial, remind me, and I will put it. I'll add it to the description later. But I will be right back once this is set up and ready to go. All right. Okay, so I have finished building the nano farm. I put a sign here to tell people how to use it. You flip the little lever, thingy starts clicking, you know it's working. So what you have to do with this nano farm is you make bone meal, which is why I wanted to have this at the skelly spawner, because, you know, much, much easier to manage if you actually have bones nearby. So we'll go 3, 3, and 3. So we got 3 stacks in each of the dispensers. Let me split this evenly across the other, or let me split the rest of this bone meal real quick. Okay. So we've got slightly under 4 stacks of bone meal right now. And this lever here triggers this comparator, which is on subtract mode, and the comparator powers this block, which powers this redstone, which loops back into the comparator, causing it to pulse. And then this redstone line comes up here and gets on these blocks, which in turn power the 3 dispensers. Now, eventually, I'd like to add hoppers on top of here so you can have a chest or 2 that you just dump bone meal into, and it automatically keeps the dispensers full. But I think this might have to be moved, so I'm not going to worry about that until I hear back from Lori whether this is a good spot or if she'd like it somewhere else. I actually would have preferred to put it over on the side here next to the fish farm, but unfortunately the wiring for the lights that turn the spawner on and off are right there. And I don't really want to dig down, but I also don't want to interfere with the lighting that turns the spawner on and off. But as you can see, as I'm standing over here, more skellies are spawning, so it is within the spawn range. And the reason I'm using my bow is, 1, the range, and 2, the bow has mending, so I can just stand over here and tag all the skellies real quick, and then as soon as I walk within range of the experience, my bow will heal itself. Now, optimally, I would actually like to be able to get a dog that I could have sitting over here next to the skellies, and have the dog actually attack the skellies for experience for me. But what we're going to do is, I've got 1 thing of seeds. We're going to go ahead and we're going to turn this on. And as you can hear, it's clicking. Now, if you right-click the right way, all right, we got 3 seeds back and 1 wheat. Now, all you have to do is try to time it so that once you start seeing the green sparkles, you know it's good. Now, I know the dispensers are noisy, but as you can see, the seeds are counting up. And now, if I just wait a little bit, I should have... Yep, I got 45 wheat already, and I had no wheat in my inventory before I started. So that just shows you how effective this farm is. And so once you've got enough wheat to fill up the empty slots inside your inventory, I recommend doing that. So that way you don't end up clogging your inventory with seeds, because wheat drops a lot more seeds instead of actual wheat. Now, I think the dispensers might be almost out of bone meal already. It seems like the wheat is not dropping as frequently. So let's see, but I've already got over a stack of wheat. See, nope, dispensers are good. So I know this is a really short video, but I have to get this done before I can continue working on the stable. Well, I had to get this done before I could continue working on the stables, and now I have to sit here for a while and farm bones for bone meal and wheat for hay, so that I can get the floors of each of the stalls done. So yeah, short episode, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. As always, this has been Kondrik, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.